Hey friends, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 15 of Going Medieval, which originally streamed live on Twitch. Well, I suppose I don't really know who the best speechcraft person is. I don't think anyone's actually particularly good at it, though, if I recall. Was he drafted this whole time? Oh my goodness. So I'll check them individually. 7, 0, 6, 3, but like with a passion. 0 with a passion. 14. Alright, it's gonna be Macho. Alright, Macho. Form a caravan out that way. And we will bring... I'm like so tempted to bring like 19,000 ash and just be like, alright, here you go. I will bring damaged gear that I don't want. We have a lot of flaxseed, so that's good. I didn't realize I had that much gold. And then some of the damaged armor I'm going to sell off as well. Herb seed's looking pretty bad. Steel's very heavy. I guess this is a good opportunity to try to cut out garbage that we have in our stockpiles. So then everything else... Oh, we're already overweight. Icarus, you could go as well. So another thing that I'm going to need to bring is food, so we don't starve. And where are my meals? All right, so 6 meals is apparently enough. And you guys want an armory next. Got it. So what do we have tons of that I don't really need? Well, I don't need that much flaxseed. Unless we have a bunch of flaxseed end up dying. People want bones? Hey, if you want to buy bones... It's probably not worth the weight to bring them, but whatever. There. Accept. There we go. So here's the kiln. Just grabbing it to grab it. I'll make a little bit of clay brick, but I'm definitely not going to make a whole lot of it. Because we're probably mostly going to stay cut stone. Hey, Robs. Thanks for the 30th month resub. Holy cow. And I think what I'm doing is I'm heading out to try to buy some seed, because the amount of seed that we have is bad. And caravan has left, so we're off. Hopefully while we're away, Macho and Icarus is away, we won't get messed with by anyone. Now, I did mention once the cold snap ended, it would be wise to do some hunting. So I'll go for these deer. Trying to get as much leather as I could get. Oh, there's like wolves way close. They can't path to us because of the way about the walls, but I would definitely put that as uncomfortably close. So there's the flax. We don't have any cabbage seed, apparently. Beet seeds, don't believe we have any. Barley, man, we really lost a lot of seeds. Herb, we have very few. And carrots, very few. it might be worth waiting until the crops that have very few seeds of flower, and just deal with the fact that we're not going to have a high yield, because I do have like 300 and something cabbage and a whole bunch of red currants as well. So I'm not in dire need of crops, so it might be better to get the seeds for it so that we can grow more in the future, unless I'm able to buy some seeds. So turning the bee houses? I never turned them off. Oh, no, the new ones? No. The new ones I hadn't. I'll set those up for honey. So, here we are. What do we want from them, first off? Carrots would be good. I'll buy 20 carrot seeds, 30 cabbage seeds, 30 beet seeds. I think they're... Yeah, we're going to be able to buy just a ton of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that they don't want to buy from us, though. Which is fine. A lot of carrot seeds. Okay. Sure. And caravan is now headed back. That should help our farming, I hope. So in terms of research, I'm hoping Dr. Trouble gets Intellectual 15, or otherwise I'm going to have Marauder have to stop tailoring and start working on research. The Gamison doesn't really provide that much more armor than the leather armor, but it's just costs a lot more. So another thing that you guys had mentioned is you wanted me to have an armory, and I think probably in the gatehouse is what the popular choice was. So I'm going to clean up this gatehouse here, replacing it all with stone-built walls, even though they're a little bit more vulnerable to raiders, because, raiders don't attack attack Earth. And then put the armory in there. So we'll have weapon racks. And I don't believe shelves can hold armor, but I'll build a shelf and then I'll probably end up moving it. I don't even have enough clay for clay bricks, which is wild considering how much I ended up mining over here. Oh. Okay, we're getting attacked. We're down a few people. That's not great. Elda, go to the front gate. And everybody else up to the defensive positions. So what is the path that they're likely taking? Yeah, they're walking right by this tower. That's good. That's real good. Shred them. So is that everyone? Yeah, that is everyone. Did I end up mining a hole in the gatehouse? Not yet. Not yet. I got halfway there. And we have a little bit of a height disadvantage as they approach, because I didn't want to have like a massively tall walls. Maybe at some point we'll... oh no, that is bad timing. Maybe sometime in the future we'll reassess whether we raise the height of the walls or not. But my caravan... What is all this garbage? Really? What the heck? This is everything that I bought, and they just dumped it here at the caravan halt? I don't like that. That's not cool. So the issue is these guys are now being hunted by these guys. So they need to hurry, because all these raiders have changed their attack to come hunt my caravan. It was just bad timing. Get moving! Alright. Guard the walls. Macho Smallface is like, don't like this! Run, run, run! Cheers! So I guess we'll see about the skeps here, if they become targeted or not. These enemies don't seem to be able to figure out how to get to me, but some of these guys are, like, pretty well protected. Like, that dude's in plate armor. So, he's ready to tangle for real. Sorry, Osric. It's not your day. These guys are just completely getting lit up. How about we all aim for Mrs. Giant Plate Armor? Or Mr. Mrs.? I don't even know. Corpse. Your pronoun is corpse now. I think I'm gonna be particularly nasty and just like make sure that they all die. Because there's a lot of resources to gain from murdering these thugs. And Rix was the hero. So it looks like the Skeps got left alone. That's cool. Sorry, Sinumud, or whatever your name is, you're dead too. And the allow tool. Cool. Well, hey, the defenses worked. Strand, thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, easy peasy victory for us. I think I'm going to force haul some of this stuff. Why are there... I don't really get why everything was laid out like that. In fact, here. High priority for everybody to haul, and don't worry about hunting anymore. That way we'll be able to do away with the corpses and all the stuff that we're going to destroy. So in terms of jobs, Marauder, you get to pass on high priority hauling, even though you wouldn't have anyway, because you're making armor for us. And now we have the seeds to do cabbage field and beet field, and I guess I didn't end up buying any barley. I don't think any of them was for sale. So I'm still working on the arms and armor, but I will start to work on the armory as well. So I'm going to update the goal to reflect that. So arms, armor, and armory. So in terms of mood, the quality of the food that you have will affect your mood, but not the variety. So I feed my guys lavish meals, which is, you know, as good as they're going to get. So this shelf here, I am going to move here and put textiles on it, because of course you can't as I sort of suspected, you can't put arms around it. That's more of a warfare stock, which is fine. And then these, I will only put really high hit point, and we'll do... Let me drag. Jeez. We'll do find a flawless and put it as high. Do 80% plus, should be okay. Another thing I need to keep an eye on is to make sure that I put walls where we're mining it out, so we don't have any vulnerabilities. So anyone with smithing or carpentry, you, Icarus, start breaking down the clothing and the weapons that they brought in. So I have 40 out of the 50 books required. I wonder... No, we're not going to have the intellectual. So it's going to require Marauder, unless we go even higher. So I'm going to go up to 100, which seems obscene, but it's so that we can level them up a little bit better. Because they're just not able to keep up with the intellectual priority demands. Okay. So this shelf here is going to be for... Let's do high for textiles. Textile shelf. So Icarus should be dismantling items, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's melting down the metal items for iron and steel. I think if we have gold or silver, we should probably just produce the ingot. And a lone traveler for trade. That could be helpful. So there's really no disadvantage to having our weapons on us at all times. So I don't really need to worry too much about that. Now, what is even on this rack? Also, why can't I... I've tried to set it to 80% multiple times now, and I just keep failing. I feel like it's trolling me, and it just changes every time I look away. It does! Wait, hold on. I said 80, and it just went to 79. See, watch. 80... Oh, now it's... Oh, whatever. Come on, game. You're just messing with me. Alright, they're both set to 80, and this goes back to 79. Solid. Solid math. So it wasn't me. I mean, it was me, but it's a bug or something. I don't know. Alright, Cyric. What you got for me? Now, barley would be good to buy because we were out of it, but I don't really see barley being offered here. Oh no, it is being offered. They have 8 of it. So... what do I sell in its place? Flimsy summer clothing, flimsy winter clothing, a flimsy cloth hat, and just a little something around. Oh, I have a lot of herbs, so. Cool. Done. That should allow us to start a barley field. So how's our towers going? 53 Chronicles, so we should have, yeah, 53 spare. That's a lot. Probably need to haul in these apples before they rot. Gonna have Macho do that. In terms of things to cook, I'm still good with just like lavish meals. It's fine. So gatehouse, I believe, yep, gatehouse is up, been all mined out, so I can start replacing the walls, the old walls, block walls, with the built ones, and then we'll turn that into a bit of an armory once it's enclosed. Excellent. Still haven't made the clay bricks. And the Marauder down here is, oh boy, that is a lot of stuff that is... So this stockpile here is just like really any warfare item that is full HP. So I might want to be more specific as to what I put in this, into the armory. You know, removing short bows and things like that we obviously don't care about. Because a lot of this stuff is from raiders, and some of them might be inferior. But Marauder's almost done with the leather armor. In fact, it's showing that he doesn't have enough resource. No, he has enough resource for it. But we're nearly out of the resources for it, so... yeah, leather is very low, so I am going to put hunting back on the schedule. High on the schedule. So everybody's going to go hunting for the dealer over here. Also, what the heck is this? I totally don't remember telling them to mine over there. Like, honestly, I have no recollection of telling them to do that, so... So stop. Cut it out. Here is the first clay brick queue, and I'm only making the clay bricks so that we can compare the insulation values. So if there is uses for clay bricks, isolated uses for clay bricks because of their superior insulation, we'll have them. Checking in on the armory. Yep, just one more wall left to build. A lot more corpses to burn up, though. Skyra, you like the base? Look at the organized farm fields. Yeah, I'm liking it too. I like all the user input. Alright, what I will do is I'll open up the viewer suggestions again. I'm going to refund everybody that suggested things anyway, so that you can suggest projects. So have at it. And now we have the armory spare room. So I think Fine leather armor. Let's see, what do we want to put in here? It's going to be a little messy because there's really not the storage for armor. But I'll put a warfare stockpile, one here, and this will just be... fine and fit armor. Clear all. Warfare, armor, body armor, leather armor. And this will be very high. So that's the armor stockpile. And then on the other side, I'm going to have a helmet stockpile. So we can have up to 12 of each, and I only have a population of 9, so there's should be plenty of space for everything. So we're really hoping... Oh, looks like Marauder's done. So, well, Marauder thinks he's done, but he's not really. So this stockpile is going to go to high. And then, Marauder, you are going to make 8 more helmets. Which, of course, I don't have the materials for at the moment. But... on the textile bench, we should have a dismantle queue. So I'm going to change this dismantle queue. So this is dismantle all flimsy stuff. And then this is going to be... the dismantle all flimsy stuff is actually going to be everything flimsy to good. So we're trying to keep fine and up only. And then eventually, once I have enough fine clothing for everybody, I will remove... the lesser clothing from every stockpile. So here we have just the fine leather armor, so we know exactly how much we have made and how much we'll need. Ooh, oh, no one's idle. No matter what percent I put in there, it just subtracts 1. All right, fine. 61%. Ha! Life pro tip right there. All right, so over here is going to be the helmet. Helmet stockpile. So I'll just copy the armor stockpile over. And then change what we store here. Which is going to be... leather helmets for now. If we unlock higher quality helmets, I will consider incorporating them into the stockpiles as well. So we have a very finite amount of armor at the moment, but we'll work on it. We will work on it. Is there nothing to be able to use the limestone piles? So we can cut them into blocks, but I don't have need of 17,000 blocks, right? There's just not much that we can do to use up the limestone that we have. That's one of the issues of going like underground, is you end up with so much limestone that unless you make some sort of monolithic mega castle, you're not likely to use the resources you've excavated. The good news is it's easy to make large castles with minimal resource mining. The bad news is if you do a lot of resource mining, you'll end up with a lot of excess resources that you don't know what to do with. Does this game have more content now? Compared to what? With no point of reference, that's unanswerable. Pave the world? Yeah, you could pave the world. it would allow raiders to raid you quicker. So I'm not really sure that that would be a good idea. Would be funny though. I wonder if requiring it to be good is too high. Or fine is too high. No, we have 6 leather armor and 1 helmet. I think fine is okay. That's a pretty decent threshold. So I'll stick with that. So whatever happened to this hunt? Do we... You know what? It appears as if there's literally no way to path up there. I think that's what's going on. So I'm going to throw in some clay stairs because they're going to look a little bit more natural. And we'll be able to path up here and kill the wolves and deer that have infiltrated our map. No, I don't have enough clay for that. Okay, fine. We'll make it out of wood. I really don't care what material it is, just as long as it gets made. And there's also a bunch of wolves up here, too, that I could hunt. The second option in the weapon rack? Nope. Maybe it's in furniture? Or something? I definitely don't have it unlocked. Would it be worth making 2 defense towers in the front? Yeah, if it's proposed and voted for. Can't stress that. Oh, Rick's not looking so good. Can't stress that enough that I work on the things that get voted on, so... You know, if you want something done, propose it with your channel points, and it will get voted on. So instead of just suggesting things without actually, you know, putting your channel points where your money is, you know, you can actually influence it a bit more. All right, let's stop hunting the wolves because the wolves are kicking my butt. What I should have done is I should have done like an organized hunt, where everybody hunted the same wolf, so I didn't get so injured. So I'm gonna lay off the wolf hunt for a minute here. Hey, it's a good way to train our wound tending, our doctoring, right? And also our medicine making, I suppose. A bitten neck. That's nasty. We got you, though. Alright, Macho has a pierced leg muscle. I might have to force the docs to tend. Is there a hospital mechanic? No, not really, no. There is no, like, designated hospital or anything like that. There is, heal quality and then tending wounds and resting when you're wounded. But no, nothing like a designated hospital or anything like that. Yet. Alright, well, a few of us are a little hurt, but nothing a little R&R won't fix. They moved it to furniture 2? Okay. Well, if furniture 2 gets voted on, we could do it. Probably an alternative of the chest, I'd imagine. Because that stores warfare. All I know is it hasn't been voted on that I get it. so I don't have it. Alright, how's the Marauder's work going? He is currently making the leather helmets. Good. Alright, so the do until I have... I'm going to do until I have 9. And then if we automatically destroy everything lower than fine, it will be a self-correcting do until I have. And then we'll make sure we have 1 leather armor and 1 leather helmet for everybody of the designated quality. If you have goals to suggest them now. So we got some armor to... Ooh, salvation. The inhabitants decided to help him. I know we always vote to help people that are seeking help, so might as well just jump to that. What this means is we have a raffle. And hey, look, raffle timer's up top. So any subscribers of mine that are active in the chat between now and when the raffle goes off, the timer goes off, are eligible to get Arnold, or Harnold. So Harnold here is Churl. So, yeah, that's not great. But an early bird. I'm going to put him on the early bird schedule. And in terms of skills, he really likes medicine and marksman, but he sucks at it. He doesn't suck at medicine. He's pretty bad at medicine. He can mine. He can cook, sort of. He is the inferior smith, unfortunately, and the inferior carpenter, and the inferior tailor. He can research. We can put him on research. So, good luck at the polls. He also came naked. Not sure what to think about that. And a search party is coming for him in 2 days. And it is a bunch of trebuchets, so a spicy search party. So I ought to be ready to fight them when they arrive. So is he wearing stuff yet? Oh, I guess go to manage, and we'll give him a cap. What I need to do is I need to actually set up like a better apparel system here. Not only work on arms and armor, but also work on the seasonal apparel to make sure that we have enough winter and summer. Another thing we're going to need to do for him is a bedroom, because obviously he does nowhere to rest his head. So, I will get that going shortly. Oh, you know what? I need to push it over 1, don't I? So let's do that. Operation House the Homeless. Okay. Looks like I have a lot of proposed projects, so I'm going to pause it, review it, and refund anyone with duplicates. Did I build this wrong? No, I didn't build this wrong. Just looked wrong, briefly. Alright, we're working on that. So otherwise, he'll just sleep on the floor. So I still am working on the armory. I think if we are trying to get the armory, it would make sense to push for textbooks for furniture too. So I'm going to ask you something. What should I research? Food or preserving food 2 or furniture 2. Have a little tiebreaker. That there was the giveaway timer, so Cruzio, congrats. You, my friend, are in the colony as the clever tanner. A little churlish, but, you know, hopefully useful. That also reminds me that you ought to get a weapon so that you can help fight. So let's go into the... down here, good short bow. Is there a fine short? Yeah, fine short bow. Great. I'll work. Because this next fight might be a little sketchy. They're coming with a lot of siege equipment, so we will see what we need to defend ourselves. In terms of, okay, so Dr. Trouble did hit 15, which means Dr. Trouble is going to be able to get textbooks for us, which is very useful, because that was a bottleneck that we had. So, in terms of research, I'm going to push this up to 20 instead of 15. So this is going to go up to... 30, and this will go up to 30. And that should allow us to unlock some science. And Dr. Trouble will be helping to research that now. Are you allowed to build siege weapons? Not yet. I believe it's on the roadmap that, like, siege and warfare will be added. You can look at the roadmap if you want through the website or through the game. But as far as I know, that is not currently something that is built into the game, so it's TBD. Same with prisoner and prison mechanics and all that stuff. It's all that stuff is TBD as well. Hey, Glitch, thanks for the bits. Which is weird. Was that super lagged? Yeah, it was super lagged. Sorry I didn't notice in time. There must be some sort of overlay delay and alert delay. Alright, furniture 2 is what we'll save up for. Copy that. And this little bedroom for our new guy is still in the works. Alright, what's Marauder working on? Trying to get our leather helmets up. Oh, there. We got another fine one. Macho's nearly maxed out on construction. He's getting pretty close. 50 is the max. I could set up their weapon tab as JP Mystic says to use specific weapons rather than to force them. At some point, if that becomes a priority to make sure that everybody has like the proper arms and armor, I can go and do that. But I'm not all that concerned about doing that now. All right, Chaotic Snow is finishing this up, and even though it is heading to summer, I'm going to still put the brazier in there for when winter comes. So that looks, well, except for this corner piece, that looks fitting, matching the designs of all the other little chalets. All that's really left is to haul out the limestone. Can you be a melee fighter instead of archer? Sure. So if you take a look at your skills here, you do have a passion in marksmanship. You do have skill in melee. I can make you melee. That's fine. I'll probably, for this upcoming battle, keep you the way it is because I don't have the armor necessarily for you to fight or the weapons. But I'll aim to switch you up when I'm able. So let's get rid of that furniture pole. Don't need that anymore. Sylvanta, you failed construction, aren't you? Like 30-something? 34? Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, you have a passion of marksmanship. A 1-star passion of marksmanship. Which is why I was going to keep you as marksman. But, so, if you want to stay, you can stay. That's fine. Trouble Rivers. Leveled up to Intellectual 16. That means we oh, yeah, there we go. Furniture. So with Furniture 2, that is going to unlock chests, which should be able to contain armor for us. So I'll put 2 chests down for now and see how they can be designated. But yeah, they contain 2 apparel, which is exactly what we wanted for our armory. What material do they have to be made out of, though? Just 10 logs? Easy peasy. Love it. I could also do the weapon rack variant for the armor rack as well. Maybe I'll pull you guys to see what you want, whether it's chests or armor racks, because I'm honestly pretty indifferent. What sort of armory do you guys want? Or actually, first off, where to build the armory? The gatehouse, which obviously would be here. We could also do where the market stalls are currently, which would be in this location, where the market stalls are, and I would move the market stall somewhere else. We could also do below the kitchen, or beside the church. Or other viewer suggestions. Do you think of something that I hadn't thought of? So, that's the first question I have for y'all, just to make sure that we have some sort of rough consensus as to where you want the bedroom, or sorry, the guardhouse to be built. And we do have the extra bedroom now, so that's what that looks like. I could do under the gatehouse, too. Benches for changing armor? I'll be polling for that afterwards. I'm polling for one thing at a time. Not to compound it and make it even harder to vote. So we have 17 hours until the search party arrives. Got it. Here, you want me to include an under the gatehouse? That would have been like a other viewer suggestion, but I like that one, so I'll add that too. See if that's something you want. Alright, so resetting the timer here. Give it a little bit more time. And then I'm going to get preserving food next, because that's something that you had already voted on previously. And then we'll go and decide on what we get next. I'm a little tempted to trade up tables here, but we wouldn't really be able to have chairs for the tables because it's so big. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 5th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.